What's up? It's Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Mora.
I'm Jasmine Brand.
And we have a special guest.
Hello, Akeem Woods.
Akeem Woods.
Yay.
Listen, we actually saw him perform at, was it the DC Improv?
Yep,
DC
improv, right?
Improv.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we were like, we got to get him on Lip Service.
I know, and you actually meant it. That's so sweet.
It wasn't a Hollywood thing
No,
to
because
say.
sometimes people say, oh, we're going to put you on. I'm like, okay, baby. And then 3 months later, oh, I guess not. But you guys were legit. That's awesome.
Yeah, they didn't think you were going to show up that night.
What? Oh.
Can you give us context to
Yeah,
that
what
night?
happened?
Because
Okay.
you came on and you were super hilarious, but give us context.
I was on a gay cruise.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever you think happens on a gay cruise is exactly what happens on a gay.
Did they have
Examples.
Dick Sundays?
Yeah, it's as gay. It's as gay as Republicans think we are. Like whatever Republicans think gay niggas is doing on the boat, we doing it on the boat.
Was that your first gay cruise?
It was my first gay cruise. It was 7 days.
That's a long time.
It was so gay. I legit got homophobic towards the middle. Like it was so
I'm
gay.
gayed out.
Like everyone was just, and I've never been around that many gay people, which was kind of like really, really freeing, but
Yeah.
also really, really exhausting.
Okay.
So it was a 7-day cruise. I got back to LA the day of the show. I flew from LA to DC.
That's a long flight too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I got to DC at 7:00.
Mm-hmm.
The show started at 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
I got to the club at 7:45, and Artie was still on stage, the host who hosted.
Yes,
you know
Artie
Mhm.
Fuqua.
Artie Fuqua. As soon as I walk
Super
on stage,
funny.
I'm wearing sweatpants, a white tee. I'm wearing a gym outfit and this big jacket, and they call me on, and they're like, as soon as I walk, I'm like, you're next to Keem. I'm like, oh, thank God. And like,
And you killed it.
thank you. I was
I
so
thought that was your
exhausted.
outfit for the night.
No,
Yes.
No,
And
that
then-
was not my outfit.
And then when he was saying he took off a gay cruise, I'm like, oh, that's funny. I didn't think he was being serious.
I was
thought that was like
so
So tell me what happened on this
serious.
cruise.
Yeah.
then.
It was there was a bunch of parties, a bunch of like I've never been around that many gay people,
Okay.
right? Because I'm 32, but I came out when I was 26 because
Mhm.
I grew up in Florida, and Florida's trash. And
Which you
Yeah.
said on stage as well.
yeah, which is true. Like gay black in Florida, it's a whole mess. So I was like, what people don't realize, like when you hit on dudes, you can't be like, when you're like just not coming out, you have to be like, you can't just hit on them. You have to say, hey, I like your shirt, or hey, I like your jacket. You don't like the stupid shirt. You want to select the dick in the alley, but you can't say that because you get hate crime.
Damn.
So you got to like hit on them. But the thing about being on the gay cruise is everybody was gay.
So you
So
know
you
what
had to
it
worry
is.
about,
So
yeah.
exactly. So I didn't have to do any of the bullshit, but I feel like I'm so repressed that I was still doing it. Like at one point, there was this really fine Australian dude
Ooh.
who had a jock strap on and a hat. And I walked up to him like, hey man.
Strap in a hat.
And I walked up to him like, I like your hat. He's only wearing a hat. Just say you want to have
Nothing.
sex
I
with
like
him.
your jock strap.
Yeah. Like we ended up hooking up anyway. But it was so pointless.
How was
like,
it? How was it with the Australian? Was this your first time with an Australian guy?
Girl, no.
The nerve of me.
I've
Okay.
been with a lot. I've been with almost everybody.
Every ethnicity,
I'm
every
trying to.
I don't know
More
about
like
ever-
international dick.
I do.
Mhm.
And he was sweet. He was really nice. Like, so we hooked up a few times. It was so tiring because like
Was that the only person you hooked up with on the cruise?
no.
Oh.
I was in a throuple for a little bit. I was
Your triple tail.
So that is that
yeah, because there was this husband and husband that I
Not
met.
a couple, a throuple.
couple
A throuple. It was a
with
husband.
you?
Yeah, because I
Okay.
met a husband and a husband. They were really cool. They came out to one of my shows,
Mhm.
and then we started like hanging out and hooking up. It was great. It was really, really exhausting.
What's some of the activities that they have on a gay cruise? Like, the regular cruise, they do different activities.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
also, in addition to that question, what's the craziest thing you saw while you were on the cruise?
there's a place. It's called the Dick Deck.
You just put your dick in a hole?
No, that's a Glory Hole.
Okay. All right.
It's called the
Jasmine
Dick Deck,
said.
and it's unofficial. Like it's not part of the event, but it always happens on the gay cruises. It's just a place. So it was mini golf. You know how some on cruises they have like a mini golf course. We were using the holes not the way like they were fucking
A
on
hole
the
in
mini.
one? What?
Yeah, a hole in one meant something totally different. So as soon as it got dark, a bunch of dudes went to the mini golf course. And like people were just fucking. It was
On
just
the
like
golf-
Just on the
Damn,
dick
like
deck.
just on the it's called the Dick Deck, and it was literally I went up there. I didn't fuck because I was like, this is because I'm performing. I don't want to be like,
You're like-
hey, I fucked that dude on the Dick Deck. I don't want to be like, but I went to watch, and it was just like it was eerie as hell because it's quiet.
Oh.
So because like the rules are you're not allowed to talk on the Dick Deck. Like you're just not.
Wait a
like,
minute. Wait a minute. You can't
Is that
talk
an
on the dick
unofficial
you
deck.
can't because it's supposed to be discreet. Like it's not supposed to be like. We're not allowed to do it. Like if we get caught, we will get like you're not allowed to do
Okay,
it.
what kind of trouble are you
So
gonna
it's
get
like
in?
a private
Throw you
organ.
off the
Exactly.
You're in
cruise?
trouble. You were fucking on the
Yeah. So essentially we walked around
And
and
what
we
they
saw
gonna do?
nothing.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Not gonna do nothing.
Go ahead.
But I was just cool. I walked around and I just see dudes getting fucked and I'm like, this is weird. And at one point I thought I heard clapping. Like I thought the dude got fucked so good people started clapping.
No, it's ass cheeks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Damn.
He was getting fucked so hard that it was like, and I was like, damn, gay people are wild.
He says
like,
it as if he's not
As
gay.
if I'm not gay.
That's when he turned homophobic.
That's why I was like, you know what?
I'm over it.
Do you
I'm
have a
over it.
trollop tail from that? Because I love your trollop tails,
Oh,
by
thank
the
you
way.
so much. I don't, but I do have a recent one. A recent one that happened. I tell like hookup stories. I was it was like 2 a.m. This is right before I got on the cruise.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 2 a.m. and I'm on Grindr. And you guys know what Grindr is, right? Yeah. Grindr is a hookup app for gay men. It tells you how close the nearest gay guy is within feet.
It's like a Tinder, but for
But
it's not just gay men. Gay women are on there too, right? Or just gay men?
just gay. It's just men.
Okay.
Like there's trans women on there as well.
Got it.
Okay.
But for the most part, it's just men.
Okay.
Some of them aren't gay. They're just trying it out.
Okay.
Okay.
They're gay.
Can you? Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't know.
Well, you said it.
If you try it.
I mean, whatever they want to identify as.
Okay.
If they're sleeping with me, you can call yourself whatever you want. So I'm on Grindr. It's like 2 a.m. and this is in New York where I live. And this is like, you know how New York's been like getting cold lately?
Mhm.
So there was like 32 degrees out. And I get a text from this dude. It's like 2, 3 in the morning. He's like, hey, what's up? We're texting back and forth. And I send him my location because on Grindr, you can send your location because we're wild as gay men. So I sent him my location.
Anywhere else that's dangerous.
Yeah, anywhere else
That
that's
sounds
dangerous.
scary.
It's dangerous for us too, but we just don't. But
Yeah,
dudes
here
don't
we are.
care.
Yeah.
We're so horny, we don't care. So I sent him my location, and he shows up. And this is like the best part about my apartment. Like most people they buzz up or whatever, right? Well, my buzzer has a camera, and it's like in color camera, so you can see the person buzzing in. So I go to buzz this dude, and I see a dude outside, shirtless, 32 degrees out, shirtless with a bunch of grocery bags.
What?
And immediately I'm like, oh, that's a homeless dude. And he's not buzzing me. He must have got the wrong person.
Right.
So I go back to my phone. I'm texting. Dude texts me on Grindr. He's like, hey, I just buzzed you. And I'm like, no, the fuck you didn't. So I'm like, okay, buzz again. He buzzes again. The same picture comes up. And there's like an intercom. So I clicked on intercom. I'm like, hey, what's going on? He's like, oh, we're talking on Grindr. And I'm like, yeah.
You're homeless.
No, I didn't even say that. I asked
You don't
him,
have a
I'm
shirt
like,
on.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, why don't you have a shirt? He's like, yeah, man, I just got done shopping. I'm like, that's not the question I asked you. So I buzzed again. I'm like, yeah, but why don't you have a shirt? And he was like, yeah, man, you know I live in Midtown. I'm like, you answering everything.
What's he
except for
saying?
what? So I asked him, I'm like, why don't you have a shirt? And then he replied back, he's like, hey, man, I just need a shower. And I'm like, this ain't no halfway house for fucking homeless motherfuckers.
Motel.
You can't just shower. No. So of course I didn't let him in, but I called my friend, my straight friend. We were talking about it.
Oh
He's
my
like, yo,
gosh.
he might not be homeless. He might not be gay.
He's
he might
homeless.
Just be,
He's
he might just
homeless.
be,
Homeless with a phone, though.
he might just be a homeless dude
With a phone.
With a phone who's
Yeah.
like, yo, gay nigga, it worked before.
He's just a homosexual.
Yeah, a homosexual. I immediately got off Grindr. I'm
He's
like, all right, that's
gay
God
for a
telling me.
place to stay.
Wait, so
Yeah.
Grindr don't have like pictures you can flip through their
No,
pictures
No.
and stuff?
Grindr he sent me pictures. And he looked like the pictures, but just,
With
Without his
clothes
shirt
on.
and homeless.
yeah. But the thing is, he wasn't, I'm not gonna lie, if he was buff,
You the fuck. If
Oh,
you
so
buff-
with the
would've
shirt
let
off.
him-
So it was
I
more
would've let
about
him
what
in.
he looked like with his shirt off.
yeah. If he was hot, yo, I would've,
You'd have buzzed him.
I'd have fucked that
He would have
homeless
had a
dude.
nice hot
I would have
shower.
100%.
What you smell like?
but he was like in okay shape, but he wasn't in enough shape for me to be like, come on in, apartment 16.
And he might not have
Like,
never left.
Yo, he wouldn't have left. He would have squatted.
He would have
been like, I
You
live
had a
here
hard
now.
time getting him out.
Yo, so
That no.
Wow,
That's
that was
too
so-
scary.
He said,
Failed.
He said, I just left from Midtown.
yeah, I'm like, who?
But
And he
you're
had
talking
bags
about
with
this
him. He had bags with him.
Groceries, you said, right?
Yeah, like
He
I
thought it
doubt
was
they were
groceries in
He had
there.
grocery bags. I'm
so
sure
it's
they
like
were like clothing and
from the shopping cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like that's what I said. But if I didn't have a buzzer
Or a camera.
or a camera, exactly, if I
Yeah.
didn't have a camera on the buzzer.
He would have been right upstairs.
He would have just been at my apartment, just sitting there with
in
shirt
the
and no
shower.
shirt. My roommates were like, woo, not my roommates, but my like people because I live in a studio. But my neighbors are like, why is this dude?
See, now that is something that, as for us, we would never, right? Just have somebody come over.
No.
What did you learn from that?
I didn't learn nothing.
Are we moving differently now?
No, because I invited a regular stranger over a few days ago.
Regular stranger.
How was that?
It was great because he was actually like just. But I will say, has this ever happened to you guys? So I'm versatile, right? So I fuck dudes, but sometimes they fuck me. It depends on like what day it is.
Okay.
And this particular day, I was getting fucked. Mm-hmm. So I do everything to prepare to get fucked.
Okay, hold on, let's talk about that. So what are the things that we do to prepare?
You know, it's typical stuff. You got to clean out your butt. You got.
But what do you use?
Just like
a douche kind of thing?
Yeah, I have a I wish I could show you. I have an automatic one.
Okay.
So it's like you put the water in and you
Just flush it out.
and you press a button and it shoots up and it's like really, really fancy.
Do you not can you not eat for a few hours? Because we just talked about that.
Yeah.
Oh. I eat. I don't know if you're supposed to. I don't know.
I don't know the rules. I'm just trying to figure the rules out.
I eat a high fiber diet anyway. So I usually and I take these fiber pills just because I like to
shit.
Exactly, and have it all come out clean or whatever.
Yeah.
So I have a high fiber diet anyway. But I imagine if you have a terrible diet, you probably shouldn't be bottoming.
Okay. Continue with your story. Sorry.
Oh, it's all good, baby. So I get everything clean to like to get fucked, and so dude comes over with fucking. Have you guys ever pulled a muscle while you're
like a Charlie horse?
Yes.
Yes.
But to the extreme point where like it's the fucking's done.
No, I
Not
can
that
play it
bad.
off. Yeah, it's never been that bad.
Yo.
I play it
I
off.
can feel when it's about to come. So I'm like, okay, wait a minute.
Is this dude-
And then you
Switch
gotta
the
like
position.
position yourself a
This
certain
dude
way.
was fucking me.
Then you might try to like put your thumb on it and hold it.
I try to hold my calf.
Release the pressure.
When I tell you I pulled a muscle, I was yelling so hard. Like the neighbors were like, yo, is he coming again? Like I was yelling so hard. It sounded like it got so, and this was just supposed to be like a one night stand, but it got so intense that this dude had to like massage my leg afterwards. He went downstairs to the bodega to get me a banana.
That's
that's gonna
I thought he was going to say a Bengay.
No.
The
Which would be
bodega
helpful
Bengay.
too.
Yeah, so now I'm like, this was supposed to be a one night stand. Now I'm over, he's feeding me bananas.
That's
and
sweet, though.
It was very sweet.
And you're like, now we're together.
Now
Now we go together. Real bad.
Did you see him again after that?
I did. I have to. He brought me a banana.
That's
and,
actually
massaged
really
my
nice.
I
leg.
said that's sweet.
He also
Yeah.
probably didn't nut yet.
No, of course he didn't. Because that's why he went to get the banana.
Yeah,
He's
like,
he was
I
like,
gotta
fuck that.
I got to give this dummy a banana so I can keep fucking
I
him.
thought you meant for himself.
What? So do you? Is that like a conversation that you have before, like whether you're gonna be?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, mostly, yeah. Because it's like, because like, honestly, the typical grinder conversation goes, what's up? They say, what's up? One of you say into.
Okay.
And then they reply top verse or verse bottom or sub this or blah, blah, blah. Then you send your dick pics and then.
How do you decide if you what you want to do?
It's
How they look or.
Honestly, sometimes like there's certain dudes who I don't want to top. Just because I've topped muscular buff dudes before, but it's just weird for me because I'm 5'7" and they're like 6 foot something. I'm like, this is weird, but I'll do it anyway just because if they want to. But I guess it's more chemistry too. But it also depends on what my mood is. Like if I feel like I'm in a mood to top, then I'm only gonna hit up people I would like to top.
Okay.
And then vice versa. If I'm in the mood to bottom, I'm only gonna hit up people.
Do you have a preference between the two?
No.
Okay.
What
I
about
don't.
dick size? How much does that matter?
A lot.
Okay.
A lot. I don't like. Because if it's a dude with a small dick, I feel like it's, this is rude, but I feel like it's pointless.
You're like a woman then.
Yeah, because it's like not even me getting fucked, but like I like sucking dick like everybody else. Like, but if you're sucking a small dick, it's like you might as well not even be here.
Well, it's also, but it is easier.
It's less work.
Yeah, and it makes you feel like you're better.
Yeah, you just gotta
Like,
be
I am going in.
If he's really nice, if you have a small dick, but he's a really nice person, and
then you
he's
can just
super
be a
sweet,
top.
The
yeah, you would
first
just
dude,
be the top.
the first small dick I ever been with, I felt bad because I ghosted him. Like, this is the first, but here's the thing. I've never been with a small dick before, right? So the first dude I had sex with had a really big dick. We had the same size dick. Then I had sex with like a few other dudes.
Did you just humble brag?
So you just
Oh, no,
gotta-
I'm not humble brag. My dick is big.
He did.
No humble brag.
He was the
I'm
first
killing
time
the game.
had a really huge dick.
Wait,
and I do
You know,
too,
women,
so.
we get so
We're
mad like,
twins.
Wait, so I'm fighting my eyes from looking at him.
There will not be any bulges.
Don't
I'm
look.
surrounded by women. I'm a gold star gay. But yeah, I'm doing great in the dick department. Any men watching, DM me. But I'm doing great in the dick department. What is...
Oh, go ahead, continue.
Okay, I continue. And so the first dude I had... The first dude I had sex with was a Puerto Rican man.
Okay. What was his? No, go ahead.
I'm not gonna say his name.
Yeah, sorry, I know.
He
That's
got
why
a
I
whole,
stopped myself.
Yeah, he got a whole wife now.
Oh my Jesus.
He does. He got a wife and kids. He was just exploring.
Okay.
So the first dude
so that whoa.
yeah. Well, this was when I was like 19. First dude I had sex with was 19.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah. So he had a big dick. I had a big dick. Or I still have a big dick. And so and then
Another humble brag.
Yes.
And then when you watch porn, everyone has big dicks. Like mostly, for the most part, you watch it. So I didn't know I didn't know I was big. I just thought everyone was that size.
Right.
Yeah.
So then I finally hooked up with this dude. I won't say his name. And he had a really small dick.
Ah, shit.
And I didn't know what to do. So in my head, I'm like, oh no. But what I said out loud was, oh no. Like I actually said it.
Oh no.
And then I'm like, okay, maybe if I suck it, it'll just,
Get bigger.
Maybe he's a grower.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So I go and I'm doing, and at this time I'm like 20, right? 19, 20 is like I haven't been with a lot of guys. So I'm sucking, I'm doing everything that I've seen on the porn, and it's just that's it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And I'm like, oh.
What you see is what you get.
So I faked asthma. And
you faked the asthma?
I faked
That's
it.
bad karma.
I know it is. I probably got the bad karma from that already because that was damn near 10 years ago. And I faked it. I'm like, yo, I got to get my inhaler. And I went downstairs.
Oh my God, that's
that man gonna listen to this and watch it and be like, I knew that nigga was lying.
That's a really good excuse.
And
right.
Were
you wheezing?
What?
Were you wheezing?
Of course, I did the whole thing. I would have won an Oscar for that performance. I did a whole out of breath.
Do you actually have asthma?
No.
Oh, hold on.
You know.
Hold on.
It just popped in my head. I was a young 20-year-old kid who didn't know what else to do, and I was weirded out.
I thought you had asthma.
No, I don't have asthma. I'm
At
a
least you
liar.
know what it sounds like.
I made it
So
up.
you had to go downstairs and get your inhaler.
That doesn't
and then
exist.
block them. Yeah, on Grindr. I'm sorry, I can't say
So
his name.
Grindr, you don't go on Grindr looking for love. You
No,
go
if you go
looking
online,
for...
if you go on Grindr looking for love, you are dumb.
That's fuck.
Because Grindr tells you how close the nearest gay guy is within feet. No one needs to find. No one's like, oh my God, I'd love to go on a
Let's see if
date.
anybody
Charles
here
is
is
2
on.
feet
Let me
away.
see. Yeah,
It's like,
real quick.
I don't have it on this phone. I have a separate phone just for dick. This is my straight phone.
That's your straight phone. Your non-sex phone.
Now,
Yeah,
like, we
and
do
then I have a
have
big
this for
phone.
you, though, because
What
we
is
always have to
this?
give a gift, Akeem.
What is? Oh.
Now, this is called the ultimate rim job.
Okay.
So how does that look? Do you use toys?
I have one dildo.
Does this look good to you?
I don't.
I don't know how to use it.
How do I do it?
But the packaging is very sleek.
I like the packaging.
It
Yeah,
looks very
It looks like a new
upscale.
Game Boy or something.
That's like the Gucci of dildos.
So wait, is this for dudes though?
Yes.
Okay. So it's for gay men.
Right? Is it?
I don't know. I hope so.
Yeah, it is.
It says
everything
prostate.
but.
Everything but.
Well, it says prostate, and women don't have prostates. So
We don't?
no.
Oh, so
No,
this
that's
is,
why we like anal sex and women don't. 'Cause
What?
like-
No, hold
this
on.
probably massages
hold
your
on,
balls.
hold on.
Okay.
No, that was very, very chauvinistic of
Wait,
you.
what
Oh,
did
do y'all like anal sex?
I don't, but there are women who like it.
loves
This
it.
woman
This is
right
how-
here,
yeah.
Gigi, said
Yeah.
that she
Gigi,
loves
she
anal,
loves
the best
anal.
orgasm.
Okay.
Mhm.
a lot of
Do
women
you?
say that. I haven't tried it. I'm scared.
I don't like it.
Okay, so I was
I don't
right
like pain.
In
in
this room,
in the
you were
room,
right.
I was
But-
right.
Yeah.
But women do like anal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I assume they did. Well, the thing is, the reason why men like it is because we have the G spot.
Mhm.
Our prostate is our G spot, so that's
Right.
why
Yeah.
that's why gay men like it.
But and straight men too, right?
I mean, yeah.
Like fingers.
Yeah,
Right.
Can
yeah.
you get to the G spot with just your
Yeah.
fingers?
Yeah.
Okay. So have you been fingered in your butt and came from that?
No, I've came from getting fucked, but not from fingers.
Because it's not long enough to reach.
Because it's a finger feels weird. I don't really like. I'd rather. I mean, if you're gonna just put the dick in.
Can't
Like, I
believe,
don't know.
but we like fingering, don't you guys?
I don't mind it. It's not my.
But
I'd
I think
rather
you
dick,
guys
though.
have more nerve endings down there. I mean, I've never seen a
Nerve
pussy.
ending.
I'm not gonna lie.
Let's talk about that. So it is a hole.
Yeah.
Are we open to?
No. Wait, I'll let you finish to answer the question. I asked
Yeah,
the
he's
question.
I was
before
gonna
I
say,
say no.
wait.
I'm sorry.
He said,
Are you open to-
No.
To women?
No, just a vagina.
No.
What is it about a vagina that?
I'm just
It's
here's the
not
thing
for
about
you.
women. I think women are beautiful.
Yeah.
Like I think
Thank
you guys,
you.
all three of you are beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
think
Thank you.
like people like Jasmine Sullivan, I think is gorgeous. Jill Scott, all these people are beautiful.
I love the examples you use.
It's
Yes,
just black men. I
me
don't think
too.
white women are that pretty.
Oh, shit.
But I just don't. I'm not sexually attracted to
Right.
women at all. Like if Beyonce walked in here butt naked, I'd be like, "Oh snap, it's Beyonce." But
Right.
none of
Not-
no.
right.
I
Can we
wouldn't
take a
be thinking-
selfie?
Yeah, exactly. But I wouldn't be thinking of her body.
Titties don't do it for
Nothing.
you.
My dick
or-
would. If all y'all were naked right now, my dick would be
What
like.
about
cool.
male titties?
Like abs, but not like.
no. What about men who have
No.
titties? That
No.
some do.
No,
That's a
like
turn
abs.
off.
No, nothing at all.
So you've never like ever in your life experienced it before? Like you've never experienced a woman at all?
I've kissed 3 women.
Okay, how
and
was
it's
that?
because I kept losing at spin the bottle. I was playing spin the bottle.
He's a team player.
I was trying to kiss Steven. It kept landing on women. Unfortunately, I've only kissed white women. I'm sorry. I've only kissed white because it landed on 3 white women. I had to kiss them. I wanted to kiss Steven.
Yeah.
And I wasn't out of the closet at the
Steven
time.
white?
No,
Okay.
Steven was Hispanic. And I wasn't
You like you some Hispanic
Hispanic
men.
men, right?
I do.
Puerto Rican.
And it landed on
Australian.
him.
You like that pink dick.
He
No,
like
Australian, no, like the brown. Latin men.
a little tan.
Some light-skinned men do have dark dick, though.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Now, when it comes to like the type of guy you like, do you like the bad guys or do you like the...
So I like masculine men, but I don't hood niggas, no.
You don't like hood? Okay.
Nah.
You don't want a nigga with a gun?
No, I'm not trying to be in date because it's already dangerous being gay. I don't need to be.
What they call it, homo
like,
thugs.
Yeah,
Remember that was a thing.
It is a thing.
Yeah.
Especially in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Like if you go to Bulldog is a really popular gay black club in Atlanta. And if you go there, you'll think you're in a hood club.
Right.
And it'll just be the most hood motherfuckers ever.
So you don't like that?
No.
What kind of
That wasn't a
guy?
hard no.
It wasn't a hard You caught that. It wasn't a hard no, because I had to think of some hood niggas. I'm like, wait a second. It's a soft no. I don't want to say no and then block my DMs.
So you don't like
questions.
undercover people who was undercover gay. You want them to...
I've hooked up with undercover dudes just because, like, if you're horny in the city or whatever, but I would never date someone
That you had to hide and sneak
because
around.
I did that already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I was younger.
That's not fun.
Right.
It's not.
At
And
all.
it's just I just wish men were more open about their sexuality and just like, hey, but the thing is,
But you understand how hard it is because it took you a while.
It took me a while to come out.
Yeah.
And I just think it's hard because like the stigma is the stigma for men is like, if you suck a dick, you're gay. Like immediately they're just like gay. But no one even realizes that there's a lot of bisexual men out there that just enjoy both.
Some people think that if you're bisexual, you're gay because I always see people saying that.
But they only think that with men. They don't think it with women.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, no, girl, be bi. Yeah,
Right.
so cute.
Yeah.
But for men, it's like, no, you gay. And it's like, you can be bi.
So if you suck a dick, you could be straight though. Can you be straight if you sucked a dick? We've had this conversation.
Yeah, I was...
I'm going to say no. But I understand
what if it was like 20 years ago
argument.
one time?
I understand. No, okay. If one time, fine.
Okay.
One time you say you're trying it out. I'll say that.
Right.
You tried it out. You were like, it's dick for me. You tried it. No, thank you. But I say anything more than 3.
Okay.
You get 3 strikes you out.
That's like, let me try your food,
Yeah.
babe. Let me try it again.
Yeah. 3 strikes you out. If you don't try 3 dicks and then you go to a 4th dick, welcome to the gay club.
Yeah.
Like we meet on Tuesday.
That's why I was going to ask about the guy that you said that's married now with a whole wife and everything, but you guys hooked up. Like you guys had sex.
Yeah.
So him trying it out, and I guess he didn't like it. Does that not make him?
I think he's down low because
That's what I was gonna say.
He was just trying not to.
Yeah.
He's trying not to be gay.
But that's the thing that's so sad, especially in the South.
Yeah, and now he's
It's
married
it's
with a
such
woman.
stigma that men, especially people of color, we have to have a wife. We have to have. So some of these down low dudes, they get pressured into like making the mom or whatever happy. So they get with a woman.
They take you to
have,
church.
Yep, they have sex with a woman. She has kids, and then now they're cheating on the wife, and it sucks for the wife too.
Yeah.
It sucks for both.
Yeah.
But now she's
No one's
cheating on the
happy.
wife.
Yeah.
And now she's cheating on people with me.
And I got a big dick.
Yeah, and I'm killing the game.
big dick.
And
Oh, shit.
so it just sucks because like they can never live the truth.
Now, hold on. Now. Okay, let's go back to this big dick thing.
8 inches.
This is how I know.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna ask.
Oh, we
This
saw
is how
8
we're
inches
gonna
today,
know
so this is
if
a good
it's
reference
big.
point.
Has anybody ever said, "Oh, I can't do that"?
Once.
Okay.
Twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it was too big.
Yeah, because it's like big and thick. Like, you know how some people are like big, but it's like thin?
Yeah, there are big, there are long and
Girth.
skinny ones.
Yeah. Mine's is big and thick. So it's
Oh
like.
gosh. Okay.
Do you have to use like lubricant every time because it's so big?
Well, you have to use lube anyway because we're fucking
Anyways,
dudes.
okay,
yeah.
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Could you do
always have
it
to
sometimes without it though?
I mean, if it's like a really slutty dude,
Open
I guess.
guy. If he's really open.
Yeah, okay, that's better. That's nicer than slutty. You're right. Cut out slutty and then put open. We'll put open. That's such a way nicer.
Have you ever had sex or told a guy no because he was too big?
Yes. Oh my God. I can show y'all a picture.
Let me see.
Yo,
Yes.
Oh
this
my
dude,
God. And
this
that's
Let me
dude
see.
was so, it was
love to see.
ridiculous. His dick, I sucked him off.
Maybe you should try
but
this.
No.
Have you ever used beads? Anal beads?
I haven't used anal beads,
Once
no.
you try it on somebody, they probably like it.
Let me show you. This
First
dude's
of all,
dick
these are
was
anal
so,
balls.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah, those are
Are you
bees.
guys,
Yeah, those
are
are-
you guys consenting to me showing you this dick?
Yeah, we
Yes, we
consent.
consent.
Pero Dios mío, ¿de dónde?
Yeah.
And he's skinny. I like
said
his
yeah.
abs.
Donde
Yeah.
is where, right?
It's wild. And I was like,
Is
no,
it
you
hard?
can't. Yeah, like, I don't know, but if it gets bigger than that, no, I can't.
But his balls is kind of small and tight.
That might be
That's
hard
'cause he's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
pretty big.
long.
Yeah.
And he's skinny.
He's skinny.
Yeah. And
Wait,
I
what
was like,
spice?
Why is his dick so
No.
shiny?
I don't. He's probably using
Yeah.
lube or whatever, or he was probably
Because
jacking off to
nothing
send a
else on him
picture.
is shiny, just his dick.
This me, let me see
That
one more.
really makes it stand out.
So he sent me that, and I replied back, laugh my ass off. What am I supposed to do with that? And
Yeah.
then he put like the ass emojis, like whatever.
Oh.
And I was like, I'm like, LOL.
What's the ass
The
emoji?
peach.
The peach.
Put the peach emoji.
okay.
Yeah. And
I was like, ass emojis.
and I was just like,
Gosh,
nah, dude,
Angela.
you can't fuck me. But we hooked up, and like I blew him or whatever.
You blew him?
Yes.
How was
How?
it? Deep throated?
Badly. I don't think it was. I thought he made it seem like I was doing a good job, but I felt like I wasn't.
Did you use both hands and your
Of
mouth?
course, you had to. It was.
It's so big.
You didn't gag? Like you didn't try to like.
Yeah, I did the whole gag thing. He was hot, but he really was pushing for it, and I was like, no,
Have you ever had your stomach hurt from getting fucked too hard?
no, because I know what I can take.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not
You're
one
right,
of these. I'm
Jasmine.
not.
I was gonna say this. She
It's
was
the
spot on air.
couch. I swear it's the
Hey,
couch.
her
The timing
booty
was
get-
amazing.
That booty get loose.
It's the
That booty
couch.
never happened before. No one's ever.
Because my thing is like my eye, like you know how sometimes you see too much food and you think you can eat it and you can't eat it.
Yeah.
Like my eyes aren't like that with dick. I see a dick and I'm like, yo,
I
that's
assess
not.
the situation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
know
not
what I
for
can
me.
handle and I
I
can't
think if
too.
you tried to like do things, you never used a butt plug or anything.
No, I've used a dildo before.
I think you should try this. I'm gonna give that to you.
Ladies,
too.
have
Or you try it on somebody else. They might like
Oh, you
it.
know, I would try it on somebody else. I
That's
know
what I
some,
mean.
some
You don't
kinky
have
little
to-
bottoms.
I want you to try it and do a troll up tail.
When I'll give y'all
And make sure you tag
a
us.
review and I'll tag y'all. This is so sweet that you guys brought me gifts. I only brought you flowers. You over here buying me sex
Thank you for
toys.
my
Snickers, too.
flowers too.
You're
You
welcome.
bought her Snickers, too.
Oh, I did buy
And
you
the
Snickers.
Snickers.
Yeah, that was so sweet.
I know.
And
I
not
was like,
just the regular Snickers. It had nut like almonds.
Those are
in
my
it.
favorite ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
so special.
I don't think I've
Then
had
I
one of
offered Laura some, and then she tried to eat the whole thing.
I mean,
Damn. It was
this
good.
is so
The nuts
exciting
was
that
amazing.
your last week on Breakfast Club. That's so fun.
And listen, the Breakfast Club is over. Way Up with Angela Yee's on the way. I know you're gonna come up there too.
Of course. Yes. You know I live in the city too.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You got to come up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me ask you this: on a date, right?
I've been on 3 terrible dates recently.
Really? Why?
Yes.
What was terrible about that?
I'll let you ask the question.
No, I want to hear about that
Okay.
first. And then I ask
I went on one date and this dude, you ever go on a date with someone who's really hot, but his hotness doesn't outweigh his boringness?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people, and that makes it have
Girl.
no chemistry.
He had, okay, so he was like this hot, right?
hmm
But he was this boring. And I was like, okay. He was like, it was so bored. I had to fake a meeting. I faked a meeting. I don't got no damn
At least you
meeting.
didn't fake an ass
I
meeting.
fake ass
Yeah.
for this one. I text my friend. I'm like, call me. I'm gonna pretend you my manager. And she called. I'm like, oh, a meeting with who? Oh my god, girl. I went home to watch Netflix.
Sorry, I gotta go. Eddie Murphy's calling.
Right.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy, we doing a Coming to America 3. I'm Akeem. It's gonna be great. We do it. He was so boring.
Oh,
So
what a
then
waste
that-
of
what's the other two?
attractiveness.
The other one I thought was a good date.
Mhm.
And then he ghosted me. And I was,
Oh, shit.
but I'm like, you know what? I deserve that. For the asthma. This is the
karma,
karma.
this is all
This
the
is the
karma
karma for
coming
what I
back.
did when I was 19.
What do you think went wrong? If you had,
I don't know. I thought we had a good we kissed afterwards,
Mhm.
and I was like, oh, we were texting back and forth. And then I texted him. I'm like, come to one. I was like, I invited him to one of my shows. I'm like, hey, come out to one of my shows. I have a bunch of shows this weekend. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna come through. And I texted him like, hey, you still coming? Nothing. And I waited a day,
Mhm.
and I texted him back. I'm like, hey, do you want to grab coffee or something sometime? Nothing. And then I texted him one more time.
oh my god!
No, you should have let it go.
I
but
should've
go
left
ahead.
it at that.
No,
Yeah.
he's always down with the 3 times.
3 is the number,
Yeah,
girl.
3 is
I
the
texted
magic
one
number.
more. I texted him the eyeball emoji.
Oh, the desperate
That
eyeball emoji.
He was like, "This guy's annoying."
Exactly. I'm sure he blocked me immediately. He's like, all right. And so that was the second date. And then the third date that I went on.
You know what I think though, when something like that happens, that they have somebody, and that
That's
maybe,
what I was about
yeah.
to say. And maybe he's undercover.
No, he was openly gay.
No, but
Or maybe he
sometimes-
might have
then
something
maybe
else
he
going
has
on.
Yeah, it
somebody.
could be sometimes that they have somebody else that they're involved with, and they had like a bad
Yeah.
little bit of time, but then they
Breakup
got
or
back
argument,
together. Like,
yeah.
what-
He might
Yeah.
see this too because he found me. He reached out to me. He found
Okay.
me on social media. Like he saw one of my videos, blah blah blah.
right?
And he reached out to me and was like, "Hey, blah blah blah."
Yeah, it's probably something else he had going on.
He definitely probably had somebody.
And then in a couple of months, when they get in an argument again, he'll hit you up again.
And I will not reply.
You sure?
No, I'm positive. Yeah, once I get ghosted, once I lose feelings for people, it's hard to get them back.
Okay.
Oh, good for you.
What if he has a valid explanation? He got arrested.
I hope he had fun in jail. Because he ain't getting any of this. No, I'm good.
And what's the third one?
The third one was most recently, and it wasn't even a bad date. You ever meet somebody and immediately you realize that there's no chemistry? Like sexual chemistry. Like you can be friends with
really
him.
nice.
Yeah. So it was that. He was really, really sweet, but I knew he had no chemistry. And I think he liked me because I had a show afterwards and he was trying to go. I'm like, oh no, it's sold out. It wasn't.
He's probably watching this. Go ahead.
I mean,
so you couldn't even just be his friend if he was really nice?
No, the thing is, I knew he wanted more because he wanted to kiss me and I didn't kiss him because I don't like leading people on.
What did you do? Turn your head?
No, I just was like,
that's fucked up.
Yeah, but I didn't want to lead him on because like the last dude I kissed, I thought we was gonna be like going, and then he ghosted me, so I didn't want to do the same thing to him.
Right.
So that's why I didn't kiss him because then if you kiss somebody, you think it's gonna lead to something.
Yeah, that was an amazing first date.
Yeah, and I was like, no. So then I gave him he gave me his number afterwards on Hinge, and I'm like, hey, I'll hit you up sometimes. I'd love to hang out, but I think it's just gonna be like platonic. Mm-hmm. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. And then
he ghosted you.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's mature.
So you let him ghost you.
Yeah. I'm growing, guys. I didn't ghost him. I told him to just be friends.
And you didn't fake an asthma
attack. And I didn't fake asthma. I didn't fake a meeting.
You were honest.
Yeah, I'm out here.
Well, what's an ideal date for you?
I haven't been on a good date in a while. Ideal?
Yeah, what does that look like for you?
Honestly, this is gonna sound so kiddie because I came out so late in life. I've always wanted to go on a date where like the guy, I don't think this happens in New York because no one drives, but like when a guy a guy picks you up, takes you like it's like a dinner and then a movie and then like drops you off. Yeah, then you guys kiss on the door like a fucking like a romantic Yeah, like what you were supposed to do in high school, but I was too busy asking out women in high school.
That is really sweet. Yeah. They come and pick you. No one does that.
I know.
They come pick you up. They said maybe send an Uber.
Yeah, I mean, but that's kind of.
I mean, because you're.
But it's
like
kind of cute. Like that's kind of cute if someone like picks you up. Yeah. But I don't think it's gonna happen in New York. But that would be a cute date if someone like picked me up. We went to a movie, went to dinner. Then we had like a little goodnight kiss, and then.
Now, who pays the bills when you guys hook up on? Let's just say you meet somebody on Grindr. Let's go out, grab something. We're close by.
Technically, I think it should be whoever asks pays.
I think that's
since
fair.
we're both men. Mm-hmm. So like I asked the hot boring guy out.
Okay, so you had to pay.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who ghosted me. We split it. Like he paid his, I paid mine. Uh-huh. And then the guy who was just a friend, he paid because he asked me out.
Okay. Yeah. I think that with guys and girls too, like if a woman asks a man out, like, hey, let's go to the movies.
Right.
I do feel like it's whoever asks, it's their responsibility to pay.
Yeah.
Some people,
that's true.
Some people don't feel like that.
Well, because men feel like they're the providers. They have to like.
I feel like if I ask you out and you say, yeah, we go out, I feel like I'll say I'll pay, but you should say, oh, I got it. And I should say, okay.
Right. Reverse psychology.
Damn, Jasmine.
Right. Yeah.
So,
and if they don't,
if you say I got it and they're like, yeah, girl, you do. You ain't. That's gonna make you feel
I'm gonna
comfortable.
pay, but I'm kind of like, okay, I'm cool.
Yeah. It would be kind of a turn off.
Yeah, it would be a turn off.
A little.
Okay.
But,
What was your question?
Oh, what was my question earlier? We done went all over the place.
See, I knew I should have told them.
What about groupies? I wanted to ask you about that.
1,000%.
Like at your show.
Yeah. I've hooked up with dudes for my shows before.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of gay people that go to my shows though. So it's not, because gay people, I want to put us all in the bubble.
There's a lot of gay people everywhere.
In New York, yes.
Okay, in New
York, those would be gay people audience. But I toured Godfrey. And Godfrey doesn't have a huge gay following.
Right. Shout out to Godfrey.
Yeah.
He's been up here before.
Shout out to Godfrey. One of the best people, man. He's so dope.
He loves you.
His energy is everything.
He's the cool. And what I love most about Godfrey is I love touring with black people, but I love how he's not like sometimes older black people will be like low key homophobic. And Godfrey, I love how he couldn't care less.
Yeah.
Like he does not care. We're very good friends. And there's always a stupid stigma because even when we post videos together, people always comment dumb shit like, man, Godfrey needs to come out of the closet. He has all this gay. And it's like, you can have a gay friend without being gay.
Right. And especially somebody you think is talented.
Exactly.
Like you might be like, yo, Akeem is fucking hilarious. Yeah. We thought you were so funny.
Thank you so much.
You were so funny.
You guys are so sweet.
And sweet. Like
I was so tired. I was so happy to see you guys, but I was exhausted.
I was like, he is so funny. Oh my God.
You was full of energy to me,
I
though.
know I was
So it's
phoning
like-
it in, girl. When I tell you I was phoning it in, as soon as I got off stage, I'm like, oh, let me sell these t-shirts. I was so
Yeah,
damn
let me just
Oh, yeah,
say,
you
You
did
did
say
that
that because the
t-shirts.
t-shirt you had on is actually one of your t-shirts.
Yeah, I had because I was so tired.
Yeah.
But no, Godfrey's dope as hell. So shout out to Godfrey. He's helped me out a lot.
Now, when you date somebody, do you spy on like their social media pages and do you do all of that?
I try not to, but I do.
Okay. So what's a turn off when it comes to someone's IG page?
What do you mean?
Like, what can they
What
do?
if they,
They
if
make
they
like
like
so
a bunch
corny.
of if they got pics
What would make
like
it be like?
I don't like dudes. I mean, here's the thing. As far as dating wise, I don't like dudes who have all these shirtless pictures. Now, I'll fuck dudes who have all these shirtless pictures, but I don't want to date
I
a
won't like
dude.
them.
I
Typical
don't
guy.
want to date a dude who's that conceited. It's like, we get it, you look good, but if like if you have like,
Mhm.
let's say you have 100 pictures, right, and 86 of them are
Right.
you shirtless. I'm like, do you not own a shirt? Like, do you want
he's
to
like the guy at your door.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, he didn't have a shirt for a different reason.
That's kind of like a turn off for me too. Like I have this guy, he's great body. I don't too much like him too built, but he's too into like he sends me these DM videos like with no shirt on.
Okay, well, send them to me, girl.
I will. Listen, I definitely, and he's nice, like nice chocolate.
Send them over to me.
And it gives me, I'm like, bro, this is a little, you too into your body. Like, and he sends it all the time. And like, you know how you can see Reed? I don't comment on it. And he keeps sending them. Then he started sending them to my phone. I'm like,
Men are dumb.
maybe I should just be honest and be like, I don't like these.
He knows you don't like
I have
them.
a question. Because I found out this during the pandemic. Do you guys get? Because I found out. Because I have a friend, my friend Desi. Shout out to Desi. She's dope. And we were texting, and she was in a long distance relationship with the dude, and she was complaining. She's like, "Oh, I hate being in a long distance relationship because guys send terrible dick pics." And I immediately was like, "Oh, that must be straight dudes," because I've been getting fire dick pics from day one.
I like a dick pic.
So I'm wondering, do straight men, like, do y'all get a lot of bad dick pics, like from straight men?
I've got
Nah.
50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I haven't. I've gotten,
Good ones?
yeah, I don't like it though, but I've gotten good ones.
I don't like unsolicited. Like I don't like it if you just randomly
unsolicited,
send a
I
dick
do.
pic, and I'm like, what?
But the ones that you are getting are good quality usually,
Yeah.
or
I like when guys who I don't feel like normally do that. Like,
yeah,
if
yeah.
they don't-
Okay,
not-
that's fair. Because
Like
then
if
they feel like it's
if
just
you're like
for
send a
you.
picture and then they have one like on
Yeah.
on
Stand
deck
by.
right
Then you know that's not your dick pic. That's a dick. That's
yeah,
a
that's when
stock
they
Right.
even
dick
send
pic.
me. I don't want
Yeah,
to stop
yeah,
the dick
yeah.
pic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually like when they like I got this guy like he sent me like a video of him like just and he was playing with it. I'm
Oh,
not gonna
yeah?
lie, I went back to the video a couple of times when I was horny, must have been lonely.
I don't like that.
And I used that video and because I knew him though.
Yeah.
So this is
I don't-
someone
yeah,
I
I
knew.
hope so.
The videos are kind
Yeah.
of
Let us
kind of
know.
weird too.
I'm not gonna lie, I went back to it a couple and I went back.
What about if it was
couple
like
of
someone you didn't know,
times.
like a porn? Could you
No.
watch that and
No.
get turned on?
I told you I was on live
I hooked
and
up with a porn
accepted
star.
somebody
you
and
hooked up
they
with
were
a porn star
Too, yeah.
yes on my
Shit, how
live.
were they really good? Like,
Yo, here's the thing. I didn't know he was a porn star. So we were hooking up, and I don't want to say his name, but we're hooking up. I'll show y'all him
Okay,
after. We're hooking
okay.
up, and the next 2 or 3 days, I'm watching 2-3 days after I'm watching porn, and I'm like, wait a second.
he looks familiar.
Oh my gosh.
He looks familiar, and I click on it. I'm like, yo, he did that to me. Like he did this.
We need a
same
show
move.
What
about
was
all
the
your
move?
sex
Yes.
stories.
What was the move?
Troll
He
up
did the same
tails.
thing.
What's
He
the
had
move?
like a whole
It was
thing.
like a flip thing because I was bottom in that situation. He did like a flip thing, and then he picked me up.
That sounds porn star.
Yo, but he did that to this dude. I'm like, wait a second, I done been
rude.
picked up.
Like, wait a minute.
So I texted him, and I'm like, yo, what do you do for work? And he's like, oh, I'm a bartender. And I'm like, ... And he's like, oh, I do porn too. And I was like, laugh my ass off. Okay, I saw one of your videos.
And then what are you doing later?
Yeah, no, we hooked up for a minute.
Can we do a video?
Yeah. He invited. Here's the thing this was one of the things I regret. He invited me to go because we had like a thing going on for a little bit, and he invited me. We weren't officially dating, but we hooked up a lot and we were cuddling and all that stuff. He invited
Cuddling.
me. To,
Cuddle?
That's
Yeah,
how you
yeah.
know we have
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah.
For me, yeah.
Aw.
So he invited me to a taping, like a porn taping.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't go, and I wish I would have.
That would have been great content.
I know. I should have went.
You
Yeah.
definitely you
Right.
should hit him up.
He didn't go because he liked
yeah,
him.
yeah, I kind of liked him, so I didn't
Yeah.
go.
You were like,
Damn,
I don't know if I
regret
can
going.
see that.
But I also can't. I get too horny, so I don't want to go and then end up. And now I'm in
Now you're
porn. Akeem
can
did
see
porn
that
all of a
happen.
sudden. He was just so horny. He's like, "Wow, I like the day."
Oh, and then your name could just be Akeem Wood.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you definitely need to do something with all your sex stories.
I do.
The Troll of Tales.
I
Okay.
try to do I'm behind on one, but I try to do one every week, but then I got behind.
Can
Where
you
I'll
tell
watch it on YouTube?
It's on Instagram.
Instagram, okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell them about the one with the urinals, the rules, and then what happened? I'm sorry. I love this.
I was have you guys all been to LA?
Mm-hmm.
Have you been to like the
She lives in LA.
Oh, you did? Okay. Have you
Kind
been to
of.
the Culver City Stairs?
Yeah.
Okay, if you don't know, it's a nightmare of a work. It's a good workout, but girl, it's terrible.
I've never taken you.
Yeah, it's a
And
big,
I never will.
it's a ridiculous workout, right? So and when I'm in the city, I like to do it because it's a good workout. Whatever, I go up the stairs, do a bunch of sit-ups, go down, go up. I do like 2 or 3 times. So I was on the second time and I was done. And I go to the urinal to pee or whatever. And it was a 3 urinal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, women don't know this because you guys, but the men know.
I saw that.
If you go to a urinal,
you gotta.
you go to the left or you go to the right.
You gotta
Yeah.
space.
If you go in the middle, that's gay.
Mhm.
Like that's the gay urinal.
Yeah.
That's like how you're. So I'm
Someone's
always
gonna stand next to me,
So I'm
regardless.
always polite, and I don't want people to like force people to show me their dick. So like I stand in the far left.
Yeah.
So this hot shirtless dude, so fine. He walks in and he stands
in the middle.
in the middle,
Oh.
and he starts, and I'm like, okay. So I'm peeing, he's peeing. He looks over and he looks at my dick. He's like, hey, nice dick. I'm like, oh. Okay.
Not
And
even a nice shirt.
No, nothing. And then I'm like, so I look over him like, oh shit, you're doing pretty good yourself. Like we just.
Oh my god.
So then we're just sitting there peeing, and he looks at my butt, and he's like, nice ass, and I'm like, thanks, and he gestures to the shower, to the toilet, like you want to fuck.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was
This
like,
really happens.
and I was like, listen. I just climbed up the stairs
And did some sit-ups
I'm like,
and-
I can either fuck you or I can go back downstairs. Like, I can't do both.
Right.
I don't have.
I can't. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have
pick
the
one.
energy to get fucked and then climb the stairs. So if you fuck me, you got to carry me down the stairs.
Right.
It's like I can't do it. And I will say I didn't like my 20-year-old self would be mad because I didn't do it. He was hot as fuck, but I was too damn tired. I'm like, I can't fuck you. 20 years ago, or my 20-year-old self would have fucked
Oh
him
my
and then
God.
ran
So
downstairs.
funny.
Did you ever like keep in contact with him?
He
Did you
gave
guys
me his number, but I was only in LA. At that point, I was only in LA
Mhm.
taping something. So I was only there for like,
You
that's
be
when I did
missing-
late night.
You
When I
be
did
missing
late
your
night.
blessings.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was only there for 2 days. I taped late night with James Gordon, and then I was there for 2 days, and I flew back to New York.
You guys got to see though, like how he do on Instagram. His actually,
Oh yeah, because I have an editor that puts it. It was cute.
so
Yeah.
it's like a magazine picture of like this white man with abs and everything, and his face on somebody, and they're all. It's
So funny.
hilarious.
Okay, I gotta check it out.
Oh, but yeah, yeah.
You know, comedy really brings so many people together though. And what I love is that even like in the audience, like you said, even if people aren't gay,
Yeah.
like they can enjoy your stories
Mhm.
and laugh and not. Because I feel like we do live in a society where, like you said, if you and Godfrey take a picture together, people might be like,
Yeah.
what's that? But it's great. Like everybody was dying laughing.
Everyone
Yeah.
was laughing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Regardless of like anything else. You
And
know?
I was like, how's this gonna land? Like,
Yeah.
Because I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I do this joke and I always do it. Like sometimes Godfrey has like hood people in the audience. Like just hood
Yeah.
people.
I know.
And as soon as I start talking about gay shit, like hood niggas start checking their phone.
Yeah.
And be like, what's the
Yeah.
weather? What's going on in the weather? You think the Lakers are gonna win? And I call them out on it. So
Yeah.
as soon as, and then they all start laughing. And then immediately as soon as I do that joke, all the hood
Everybody's-
people start making eye contact. Like, well, because then they realize that they're being assholes. They
Yeah.
realize that
Yeah.
like we can laugh at this gay man. It's not gonna make us gay.
Right.
yeah.
You can enjoy, you
No,
can
I
enjoy
think,
content.
I think they think, yeah, people are gonna think I'm gay if I'm laughing. Or people think I'm less than a
But
man.
if people
Or,
think you're gay, that's on them.
yeah.
Right.
Like gay people never worry about people thinking they're straight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm not like I'm
Oh,
hanging out
no.
with I'm hanging out with all your women and we gonna take a picture afterwards. And like, oh my god, I think Akeem is sleeping with Angela. Like no one's gonna think that. They're like, no, Akeem's gay. These are women. Like
Now, let me ask you this. How much, let's say, you know, we always say you can't change people. They are who they are.
Yeah.
You know, if they tell you, I'm, you know, not trying to be in a relationship or I'm this, I'm that.
Yeah.
You just have to believe that. Have you ever tried to change somebody to be like the person that you wanted them to be? Like, man, I wish.
no. I don't think so, no.
Mhm.
I'm very much like if you're not into me, I'll be done. I'll try a little bit, like jokingly or whatever,
Mhm.
but like in all seriousness, I'm cool. Like
Okay.
I don't think because that's a lot of work. I know people think that like I know sometimes people are like you're gonna turn me gay, and it's like
Well, I don't mean turning gay.
Yeah, I know.
That's a whole nother thing.
And I'm like, listen, if anyone has the power to turn you gay, I got a surprise for you.
I remember
You were
somebody
just
told
gay.
me one time that they like to get with guys and turn them out.
That's what some gay people do. Like they do like doing that, but like. Those are the hotter gays. I don't have the abs for that. Like you gotta have. I don't have the body to turn a motherfucking gay. Like maybe if I didn't like bread so much, I do have the dick for it.
Length and girth.
Maybe if I stop eating cake and candy, I'll have the body for it.
You just bought me a Snickers.
I know.
Why did you try to set me up?
He did.
I had a Snicker on the walk over here. I bought 2 Snickers.
But he was walking though. He was walking.
It was two for like $2. I had one.
Well, thank you. I didn't know I was part of a bargain.
Yeah, they were part of the deal. I knew I was gonna get hungry. I'm like, I get 2 for 2, okay.
So what else is going on for you in the future? Just because I know you've been on the road, you've been on tour, we've seen you on television.
Ooh, hopefully more television. We'll see. I just had a meeting with Netflix, so fingers crossed it leads to some other things.
Yeah, you're gonna get that Netflix special. I feel good about it.
Wait, so that means you ate the pussy?
Oh, you saw my post?
Yeah.
Lord knows everything about you.
If they tell you to get this Netflix special, you gotta eat some pussy. Looks like you gotta eat some pussy.
I had a dream.
Yeah.
No,
Pussy in the dream.
I had a dream. In the dream, I didn't do it. I had a dream that I was about to have a Netflix special, and some producer came up to me and was like, "Yo, if you don't," she wanted me to eat a pussy. It's like, if you don't eat my pussy, we're gonna cancel the special. And I didn't do it, so they canceled the special.
I wonder what that dream
And
is.
I don't know. I woke up crying. It was weird.
Oh,
it was
And that's what says right that now he's about to get.
what
Let
would
me
you-
see it,
would you
because you know we have
listen,
dream interpreters.
Google it, girl.
Listen, would you eat pussy to get a Netflix special?
I would not.
No, what about for
Really?
$1 million?
No, I don't know. Because here's the thing. I'm like when straight men are asked, "Would you suck dick?" To whatever. I think if they say yes or whatever, but you know what a dick is. Because you're a man. You
don't know what a
dick
vagina is.
But I've never been in contact with one. So I've been straight men, at least you know what to expect with a dick.
Yes.
You have your own dick. But for me, I've never been down there.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what the fuck to do. It'd be weird. I don't know how it looks. I don't know how it smells. I definitely don't know how it tastes. Like, it just would be weird. Would I do it for $1 million? Girl,
I was about to
probably.
say for $1 million. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Friend.
Yeah,
Throw it
I'll
down
probably
there.
do
It's
it.
okay. We
I
ain't gonna
can't sit here being broke and be like, no, I wouldn't. I probably
Right.
would. But I would.
Okay.
But it'd be a terrible
Then you
experience
got to
for
give me
both of us.
10% for like talking you into doing it.
But we both. But she wouldn't have fun. I wouldn't have fun.
Yeah.
It'd just be a wildly
fine.
unfun
It'd be a wash.
experience.
Now let me ask you this as I'm interpreting your dream.
Okay.
Was this something that was public? Would you have had to give oral sex in public?
No, it was
could've
very
been-
much down low,
Okay, let me see.
like discreet, like in private.
So it says dreaming about oral sex can mean control.
It was a big Indian
Through
woman too, if
submission.
that matters. I don't know.
You didn't tell us that. It was.
So-
I
just
didn't
thought
see
of
that
it.
in
Yeah.
there.
specific.
I didn't put it in my thing, but yeah, it was like a big Middle Eastern woman.
So specific.
And it was just one person.
It was just
oh
one
my God, have
person.
you ever had a dream that you sucked your own dick?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, sorry, that's in here too. I was like, oh my God.
I was going to say, have you ever tried?
Oh, the
Yeah, of course.
fellatio.
Everyone has.
Have they really?
Every man
Is
has
that
tried.
true?
Yeah,
Liam.
every man. Have you tried to suck
Anthony.
your dick before?
Anthony.
They say
Anthony.
I believe every man has tried
I think
it.
every man has tried.
And they say yeah.
I believe
Yeah.
it.
Well, you're tall though.
Anthony
How
said
tall
yeah.
are you?
Okay.
And they say yeah. Liam said he got Liam.
How tall
He
are
said
you,
he
though?
tried it when he was 13.
6'2"? Okay.
Yeah.
Anthony's kind of fine.
Well, he might need help. He can't suck his own dick. He tried it.
I was
His
going to
dick
say
ain't gonna
anything,
suck itself.
but since we're breaking the third wall, yeah, he's fine. Yeah.
Look, I think I'm going to ask everybody.
He's
He's
cute.
ever try to suck your dick?
Now I'm about to ask some guys.
I think we've all. I mean, I know I've tried.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why, you're a guy, you're horny. If you've never had a blowjob
Look at
before, you
this.
kind of want to, like, feel it.
Always check your surroundings when eating a corn dog. Okay.
Wait, so what does my dream mean?
Oh, sorry.
She's so
You over here looking at corn dogs. I'm trying to find out why
No,
Netflix
because
want me
this
to eat
was
some
funny.
pussy.
Look at this. Always check your surroundings when eating a corn
Oh,
dog.
that's sucking dick in public is terrifying. I've done it a few times. It's not for me.
Did you get caught? I thought
No,
that's
I've
the
never got
excitement
caught.
of it.
That's what some people like. I have sex. I've had a lot of sex in public.
Okay.
Like a ridiculous amount.
What's like the most?
Okay, I'll tell y'all this story. I told this story on Horrible Decisions. I'll tell y'all this story. I hooked up with this dude. This is like 2 a.m. It was 2 a.m. I used to live in South Central, Los Angeles. So it's 2 a.m. I get a message on Grindr.
Wow.
And he was like, hey, do you want to fuck me and my husband? And I'm like, okay, it's Tuesday. I top on Tuesday.
Top on Tuesdays.
Top and Tuesday. I'm all about alliteration. So
You're such a comedian.
So he sends me his location, and I drive to his house. And I'm getting out of the car, and I'm about to walk in, like, ring the doorbell. And it's like a nice house, like South Central. I'm like, okay, that's not bad. I'm about to ring the doorbell, and this dude comes out of the shadows. And I'm like, oh, shit, it's Brent. That was the dude's name. I'm like, oh, it's Brent. What's up, Brent? I was about to ring the door. He's like, oh, that's not my house. I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, but this is my U-Haul.
So it was inside of a U-Haul?
Yeah.
He was moving out?
No,
he wanted to fuck in the U-Haul, not in his house.
So we go. So it's like 2 a.m. I'm like, okay, I'm horny. So I go to the U-Haul.
You are down for whatever.
I am not smart. I could have been murdered. But I was young and horny. So I go to the U-Haul. He opens the door because he's a gentleman. And
the U-Haul door.
Yeah, the little thing. And there's a mattress there. Like his boyfriend is sitting there on a mattress.
Oh my gosh.
Before you start judging me, he has a headboard. So he's already doing better than straight people. Like he has a mattress.
Headboard,
there's a mattress
in the U-Haul.
It gets worse. There's a chair in the corner. And a lamp. And to this day, I don't know how the lamp was on. But the lamp was on.
Is there electricity in there?
I think it was batteries, girl. I don't know.
Solar.
It's a studio apartment in New York.
All day.
It's a studio apartment in New York. And he's sitting there. His husband's there in a jockstrap with his ass up or whatever. And so he wants... So here's the thing. I always like to say it was an almost threesome, right? Because like the best part of a threesome is you get two of the things you like. Mm-hmm. Like 2 butts, 2 pussies, 2 titties, or 4 titties. Whatever y'all got. You get double. You get double the thing. So I'm fucking his husband and he's just sitting in the corner like jacking off. Like it was like some cuckold thing.
Yeah. Right.
Like he's sitting in the corner jacking off while I'm fucking his husband.
He's like a voyeur.
Which the whole time, exactly, the whole time like, yo, are you going to tag in? Like what the fuck? Are you going to join? Because the whole point, I thought you were going to join, but he never joined. He just wanted to watch. And then I got out of the U-Haul and they drove off.
In the U-Haul?
Yes. Because they didn't live there.
Oh my God.
They just there was like it was 2 white dudes. So they were just looking.
Told me
they were just looking for
white.
a black dude to fuck. They were just looking for like some black dude to fuck his white husband.
They found the right one.
They did.
In South Central.
They found the right one, baby.
Yeah, it's South Central.
Yeah.
They wanted some black dude. And I'm like, you know what? Racism isn't always that bad. Like, it's not. Because I'm all about fucking white dudes for vengeance.
What did he do when he
it.
saw your big dick?
He did. He was excited. Like I just
And they never like called you back or nothing like that. You know,
they never. It was just a fantasy they had.
How do you feel when people see your dick and they're like, ah?
I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, I already know I'm doing good. Like if you've seen better, I don't have the biggest thing out there. I've seen bigger. So if you're not impressed, I don't care.
Do you want to be in a monogamous relationship?
Yes.
Okay.
And I know after saying all these whole stuff, y'all like, do you, Akeem? But I would like to. Yeah, there's this dude that I'm kind of like flirting with and talking back and forth, and we're supposed to go on a date on Monday.
Okay. Oh my God.
I don't know where we're going.
When
but
are you
he's
gonna
really
pop up,
I'm just interested in like.
He's really handsome, and I think we have a lot of common.
Have you guys had sex yet?
No.
Okay.
Well, his name. Should I say his name?
No.
Yeah, I won't say his name.
No.
Yeah.
But are you gonna have sex on the first night? On the first date?
I don't know. Maybe not.
Akeem, if you're really interested in him,
should I wait?
A little bit.
Do you think you want to top him or bottom him?
I don't know yet. I don't know. I'll figure that with the vibes.
Okay.
I'm cool with either.
And
maybe I should wait. Because I don't think I've ever waited. I've always fucked when I first meet someone. Maybe I should wait.
Yeah,
how long should I wait?
I think at least 3 days.
Yeah.
3 days. Oh, okay. They said 3 weeks. I was about to say, girl, let it go. 3 days?
Because like 3 is your magic number.
3 is my magic number.
Days.
3 days.
3 dates.
Yes.
Okay.
That's like 3 weeks.
And then you got to pick him up and take him to the dinner
3
and movies
days?
and
3
drop him
dates
off,
is nice.
give him a sweet
Because here's the
kiss.
thing. Once you have sex, you can't go back. So
Yeah.
3 dates,
And
I think is
Akeem,
good.
don't suck his dick either, okay?
Why?
No, kiss him.
Just what you can kiss. That's
No.
it. First base.
No, yeah.
And hit his lips, not his dick.
Yeah.
But what if his dick isn't? Here's the thing. What if we go on these 3 dates, right?
Uh-huh.
And then we hook up, and his dick's terrible. Like it's not a good dick. And I just
You
It's
don't
only
think
been
dicks
3
can be
days.
fixed? Like, you don't think that sometimes the sex is terrible, but it can get better if you really like someone?
I think so. Fine.
And isn't sex better when you actually like someone?
This is gonna sound sad. I've never had sex with someone I really like.
No.
Oh my God.
Well, you should
I've
try
never
it.
dated anybody.
Akeem,
I've never dated anybody.
we want you to try. I want you to try it.
Maybe I should, because I've done all the whole stuff. I've been to orgies and all this stuff. Yeah, you're right.
This would be something different for you. And if
Okay.
anything, it'll be great content.
For
And
sure.
don't take him on that cruise.
It's a good experiment.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 dates. I'll do 3 dates. So I can't
And you
suck his
can't
dick.
do 3 dates in one day.
No, you cannot.
You
What
know,
you say?
trying to do 3
Breakfast,
dates in
lunch,
one
and
day.
dinner.
Yeah.
Damn it! I was gonna try to loophole y'all
We had coffee,
motherfuckers.
then we went to the movies, and then
So 3
we went to my
separate
place.
dates.
Yeah,
3
3
separate
separate days.
Yes.
Okay.
On 3 separate days.
Okay. So
Even
it could
if
be
it's
Monday,
back to back.
Tuesday.
Yeah, that's
okay.
fine.
But I can't touch his dick.
You cannot
You
touch his
can't-
dick.
Can I grab his ass?
No.
I think there's anything wrong with being like
but
touchy.
wait if he tries him.
Yeah. What if
No,
he grabs my dick?
no,
Just be like,
no.
it's not that easy.
Damn it! But it is that easy, Angela. Okay. You
Let me
what?
know
I will-
all about
I will,
it, Akeem.
I will try. I think it. Okay, I'll
So
try.
why do you like him? Like if you're saying you've never.
Because we have good conversations. He's sweet. He's funny. We talk and send voice memos to
So
each other.
can you
Like, he
do that for
seems-
3 dates before you fuck?
You can. You'll be fine.
I will just for y'all.
Yeah.
And I think you should do like a little video. Don't you do it, Akeem.
Oh, I'm gonna-
And you turn around and every time you feel, you got to look at.
Okay, I'll do 3 dates. 3
Right.
dates.
See, unfortunately, you can't do what we do. I'm on my period.
Oh yeah.
Like-
You can fake
You
an
can't
asthma
do that.
attack.
Yeah, you can say you,
Oh, but what if he really? Okay, 3. Okay, fine. 3 dates.
3.
Can we make
dates.
out?
You can kiss. I said
But
first
no,
base. You can kiss.
Listen, no
I
hand
feel-
jobs, no sucking his dick.
God
What
damn.
about, and you can't like no nipple play either.
No.
Nothing like. You like nipple play?
Not really.
You don't like your
He
nipples?
might like it after this because
Okay.
he's trying to.
You got to do it.
Okay,
Okay,
okay, so we can just kiss. That's it.
you
Yeah.
can kiss. That's it.
You hold
Yeah.
hands.
But make out, right? Or no?
Yeah.
What is make out then? Because I thought.
It's like with tongue.
Yeah, you
yeah,
can.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
What else? We gonna just pet kiss each other?
I don't know. Y'all setting up these rules. Okay. You know what? Okay,
Mwah.
I'll do it. I'll try it. 3. I'm gonna set up these dates quick.
I know. What you doing Monday? What you doing Tuesday?
We got a date on Monday.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Is
Wait,
Oh, that might be nice. Monday,
Listen,
Wednesday, Friday.
you guys brought up the whole fake the period. Have you guys ever faked a period
All
and
the time.
actually put a pad on?
I put a pad on.
Like put a pad on to really it's like
and I don't have to prove
literally-
that I have my period.
Of
It's
course
easy.
Yeah,
not.
no,
Yeah.
I just
But guys, a lot of guys don't care if you have your period anyway.
They
If you
care.
say you have your period,
They
you
be like,
got-
how many days you been on?
Yeah. Do guys try to like
They
if you
get
have
a
your
towel.
period, they say,
Yeah.
okay, well then can you blow me or something? Is that what they usually do?
I think, a guy has asked
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a guy you've been with for a minute. Like,
You know
Yeah.
what? They won't necessarily say
Can
that,
we do
but
something
they'll
else?
try to
Like,
get
can
you
we
to
still
yeah.
hang?
Yeah.
I don't like when they ask me.
Yeah.
Like I want to like okay.
But I think
since
that you
I've
should
heard-
ask. It's like you should ask for what you want.
I've heard
Yeah.
this before, and obviously I don't know if it's true. Is sex better on your period?
Sweater.
No.
for them.
Yeah.
I don't like it better. But I do feel like sometimes you could be hornier on your period.
Yeah.
Like
I
you
am
be more
I'm
sexual.
way hornier
Yo,
on my
but
period.
That's
we-
the only thing.
Before my period, my rabbit be so sick of me when
That's the dildo, right?
yeah
It's like
with
a toy.
the ears.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I
just-
think we get hornier like
Yeah.
during a certain
Mhm.
time. But I don't like to. It's so messy unless it's
Yeah.
like towards the end,
Yeah,
then
it
it's
sounds-
okay.
Or like the
Sounds
first
messy.
day.
If you do
'Cause
this
then
at
it's
the
just like-
end,
it's like
and then
blood
you
everywhere,
get in the
right?
shower
What?
first.
You never did anal and there was blood everywhere?
No.
You
Oh, yeah,
never made
unless-
somebody bleed?
No, I don't want to make someone bleed. That sounds bad.
Also, nobody never bled when you.
I
Like,
feel
No.
like
So you
'Cause
never
I don't
broke
fuck
nobody's
virgins.
virginity.
I'm not
you've
fucking.
never fucked a virgin?
I don't want to.
Your dick's too
Why?
big for that.
Yeah, because I don't want to fuck up his whole day. Like, no. If I top, I like the top dudes who have experience and who know. Because I've been in situations where stuff happens and don't want to get too graphic.
Shit, yeah.
Exactly. And because sometimes dudes don't clean out enough.
They don't know.
Because they don't. Because I always send a picture like, or I tell them like, hey, I'm big. And I'm not just saying it just to brag. I'm saying it just so.
You've said it 25 times.
26 to be exact.
We'll put a
Actually,
counter
You
on
said it
for the
26
episode.
inches on here.
By the way, guys, he got a huge fucking dick.
Okay, I said it a lot. But I also let people know that so like they can prepare
Right.
if I am gonna top.
How funny would that be if a guy told you, like, here's a picture. I just want to get you prepared.
Yeah.
Just in
I'm
case.
sending it
So
to
I've,
Ange.
so I've been in some situations where I'm like, hey, dude, so yeah, I don't like fucking dudes who've never. It seems like a lot of work. I'd rather they fuck me. Like
wait.
if you never been fucked, I'd rather.
Can we
you
go
fuck me.
back to this? So you tried to suck your own dick. Did you accomplish it?
When I was really little? Yeah,
You did?
not because I was really flexible. Like,
Okay.
because it was. Yeah.
Did you come?
No, I couldn't like suck it. I could like, lick it or whatever.
Okay. You couldn't deep throat yourself.
No, I couldn't. No, I'm not. I'm not packing that much. I'm not packing a baby arm down here. Like,
I know how flexible you were.
no, like as a kid, I tried and I could lick it, and I'm like, all right.
I wonder if
that's-
anybody ever done it and actually
No,
came.
there's dudes who can do. There's porn stars who just.
Oh,
do-
yeah. It's called autofellatio.
Yeah, it's called autofellatio. It's hot. It's kind of hot too.
No.
Yeah,
wanna see it?
There's a Spanish dude.
Yeah,
I can't think of his
actually wanna
porn
see.
name. Some fine Spanish dude,
Of course
Ricky
you would
Sims
know.
or something like
You like
that.
Spanish man?
He
I
does.
like women,
Yes.
but I haven't talked
What's
about
your
Spanish men.
preference?
I don't have a
He
preference.
loves Latino
I
men.
can- yeah,
Here's
he's
the
been
thing. I think
mentioning.
my preference is seasonal. Like sometimes Spanish niggas are just in season, and then there's season, and then sometimes it'll be like black men, or sometimes it'll be like Indian men or Middle Eastern or Asian. It's like a season for me, and right now it's been Dominican season / Middle Eastern season.
Okay, all right.
Is the
Got
season
it.
I'm
It's
in
cold
right now.
out right
Yeah.
now.
Tis the
It's
season.
tropical.
Yeah. Because white people, we all be getting ashy. I don't want that. So right now it's two. I'm down to fuck white people. Man, I'm just letting you know. But like,
Liam is put it out there.
to put it out there, you gotta,
Yeah, because like so with the autofellatio guys, sometimes they'll lay on their back and they'll put their legs like behind
Oh,
their
wow.
head,
Yeah.
or they
It's
could,
kind of hot.
yeah.
You have to see. I mean, I don't know if you're into that, but you should watch it.
I'm not, but I don't mind. I'm very
What if you
curious.
walked in on your man sucking his dick?
Oh, that'd be
Dios
weird.
mío.
Oh my
That'd
God.
be wild.
Is it gay? Ooh, that's a good question. Do you think it's gay?
Well, it can't
If
be
you
because
suck
if
your
you
own
masturbate,
dick-
because that would be gay to masturbate.
That's
then.
true. But you're not licking your dick, though. You're just using your
You're
hand.
just using your hand.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
Do you
I
think
can't
it's gay?
No, I think so.
it's yourself though.
Do you think it?
I think even if I could lick my pussy, I'm not licking my pussy.
I ain't,
When,
I'm not.
but
licking
we
my
didn't
pussy.
ask you that.
Yeah, but-
That's
but no,
a little
But
harder
no, but
than-
you're
But do you
saying
think-
that if him sucking his dick, would
Is
that
that
make
gay?
him
Do
gay?
Do you think it's gay?
I think it is.
You think
Yeah,
so? Okay,
I
so you
think
think
so.
it is?
Yeah.
And I think it would
Do you think it is?
It's 100% bi.
It depends if he like
Bi.
comes on his face.
or in his
You
mouth
call your
and
own
swallow
face.
it.
Now you get carried away.
That comes in his mouth and swallow
very
it.
true.
Or maybe hold it and put it in his fries.
Oh wait! For the men, do y'all think it's gay? Like, if you suck your own dick, you think it's gay?
It's your
I don't
own
think
dick.
Anthony thinks so.
Anthony doesn't
Anthony,
think
I
so.
like that you're very
tried it. That's why
open-minded.
he said it. He tried it when he was 13.
Borderline. Okay.
He said because it's for sure
I do
bi.
think it depends
Yeah,
on how
I
you
think it is
come.
bi.
It
Yeah.
depends. If you're
That's
like,
fair.
and then you come on your
You do
face.
what?
But if you just
And do it again.
Yeah. If you do that like animal groan,
do the
Do it.
and nut all over
And
yourself.
and do it.
That sounds like
If
the
they
most
do that-
lackluster orgasm. If I made someone come like that, I'd cry. I'd be so upset.
And if your knees get weak and everything, and it's like then
Yeah, I think it's on because I think it's opening the gate to you sucking other dick. I think it's like it's open because if you lick your and if you like it, I think it's like okay, well, ooh, if I like mine,
right.
what if
But maybe it's not that you want to suck a dick. Maybe you want to get your dick sucked.
that's fair.
No.
I mean,
You better
I'm on
go
the
get
fence
that
about
toy.
it. I'm on
all
the
men
fence
want to
about
have
it.
their dick sucked, but all men
well,
don't
if
want to
no one's
suck.
around
Yeah.
and you're flexible.
But it's such a
And
gay
you're a
position
gymnast.
too. Like to
Yeah.
be with your legs up. It's such a gay. I mean, there's other ways you can suck. It depends on how big your dick is.
Yeah.
But like, it's a very
Yeah, having your legs up is
yeah. If
you
you
know how
put
many people
yeah.
are about to try this right now?
Right.
I mean, try it. And if you can suck your own dick, DM me because that's something I want to see. In
I want to
person.
see it.
Send me a DM.
Slide in my DMs if you can suck your own dick.
Well, Akeem, I think we've done enough here.
I'm really excited to go on these 3 dates. I'm gonna let y'all know.
Yes,
Keep us
we got it.
posted.
Can you please check
I
back
will.
in?
I will check back in.
I want to see if it
and
makes
let
things
you know if I
any,
make it.
different because you
I
guys.
could definitely make it one date. I'll try 3. I'll try.
Akeem, come on, stop.
Okay,
I
you're
can
right.
make it one date.
I'll try 3. You're right. Because
It's 3 days. That's
yeah.
not. I didn't say 30. I said
You're
3.
right. I need to stop being a hoe. I'll do 3 dates, no sex.
Because you said, only reason I'm saying that is because you said you want to be in a
Yeah, you're
monogamous
right, you're right.
relationship. So you got to do like activities that might lead to that.
Yeah. Okay.
And you
fine.
like him, you like
I
his
do.
personality.
He's sweet.
chemistry, like the conversation.
Mhm.
Maybe look on the 3rd day you could try these things.
Now, you can try that at home now.
That's true. On the 3rd day. Thank you so much for these little sex toys too. I never buy sex toys, so I'm glad.
Well, good. I want you to have the
Yeah.
ultimate rim job as well as some anal balls.
I'm gonna have to Google how the fuck this works.
Everything
There's
but
instructions
I'm
in
sure
there, I'm
it's
sure.
instructions.
Okay, I
Sweet
don't think
little
I'm gonna use
packaging.
these, but I'll definitely use
Don't
them.
listen. Or you can use it on someone.
I can use them on somebody.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
they may like it.
Are y'all
Okay.
sponsored by these niggas?
No.
Oh, okay.
We just had people send us sex toys all the time, and so we like to
Okay.
use them as gifts.
That
That's
laugh is so
adorable.
cute.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We'll check back in on Friday. Fair enough.
Hopefully, yeah. Hope if nothing gets canceled, yeah. No. I'm not gonna. I'm definitely not gonna sleep on 3 dates.
Okay. I don't care what he does.
Okay, but what if it's okay?
No head, no nothing.
Let's see if this works. All right.
Fingers
Akeem Woods, where
crossed.
can people find you and follow you?
Awesome. You can find me on AkeemWoods.com, AKEEM Woods. Follow my Instagram. I'm trying to get to 10,000 followers.
All right,
Girl,
we got
I'm doing
you.
terrible. I'm like 8,000. I need 2,000 more. So Akeem Woods on Instagram, AKEEM Woods. AkeemWoods.com has tour dates. If you're in Baltimore, me, Godfrey, and Artie are at the Joke Factory for New Year's.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah. So come see the three of us for New Year's, December 30th and 31st, or whatever New Year's is. That's 31st.
Yeah, the 31st.
Yeah. Go see.
That's usually what it is.
I don't know. Go. If you're gay and cute, slide in my DMs, Akeem. Or if you're questioning it, slide in my DMs. I'll help you figure it out.
If you can suck your own dick, slide in my
if you
DMs.
can suck your own dick, Akeem Woods, AKEEM Woods. Call, text me, whatever. AkeemWoods.com, tour dates, and that's it.
All right. Well, that was amazing. Laura Mora, Jasmine Brand.
Yes.
Listeners.
Thank you.